we have here a large test tube to which I'm going to add a very, very small quantity of benzoic acid. And it's helpful to use the smallest possible crystals so they dissolve better. And there is some benzoic acid in this test tube. And here it is. It's down on the bottom. And so we're going to see if we can get this benzoic acid to dissolve in water. And so I have some water over here, and we're going to add some water and see if we can get this benzoic acid to dissolve. And so there it is. You can see that it is sitting on the bottom. You can see the little crystals moving around. And so let's give it a good shake. See if we can get it to dissolve. And there are still solid chunks of benzoic acid on the bottom of the test tube. Now, that's because benzoic acid is not terribly soluble in water. So what we're going to do is we're going to make the sodium benzoate by reacting this sodium hydroxide, which is in this dropper, with the benzoic acid, which is in the test tube right now. Okay, I'll go ahead and add some in here. See if we can get this benzoic acid to react. And once again, we're going to give it a good shake. This is after adding some sodium hydroxide solution. And in fact, there is no solid remaining in the test tube. It's all dissolved, but in fact it didn't dissolve. What happened was that we formed from the benzoic acid, we formed sodium benzoate, which is soluble in water. Now we can go ahead and convert the sodium benzoate back to the benzoic acid by adding some acid to it. There we go. And we add some acid and give it a good shake. There it is. It's actually reformed, but it's on the sides. There it goes. And so if you look, you can see the swirling solid material which is forming back on the bottom of the test tube, and that's actually the sodium benzoate has reacted with the hydrochloric acid to reform benzoic acid. So we went from solid benzoic acid in water, we added some sodium hydroxide to it, it dissolved and formed sodium benzoate, and now we've added acid to reform the benzoic acid, which is not soluble. And so you can see a little piece of it swirling around on the bottom.